What is up, you guys? It is Gihae, and you are back here with another video. I wanted to talk to you guys about some self-worth and self-development, self-love, just about you. Let's talk about you, okay? Let's take a nice, good 7-10 minutes to talk about you today. What are you doing for yourself? Like, what are you doing for yourself to help yourself become a better person? What are you doing for yourself to make sure that your body's getting healthier? What are you doing for yourself to make sure that people are starting to respect you for the things that you're doing for yourself? I don't know where this video is going to go, but you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. I've always wanted to help people with my knowledge, my advice, like things I've learned personally in my own life, and like bring it to the table. I want to share with you guys what I've been through, my lessons, and hopefully you guys get to learn something from it. Like, that's really my goal. Going along with that, I feel like your self-worth goes hand in hand with your manifestations of what you want in this life. What you're going to create with your own reality that you have control over. You know, there is God, there is God. I believe in God. I believe in a higher, loving, caring, creator. I believe in the creator. And I believe that there is also you and that you are part of the creation. So saying that, like, you also have the ability to help create the life that you want to manifest and bring into fruition. So I feel like your self-worth, your self-love, how you view yourself. If you look at yourself ugly in the mirror, and there's so many videos about this, like on manifestation or affirmations or subliminals, like the way that you look at yourself and you're like, I'm truly beautiful, like from the inside out. I just radiate this beauty that everyone is so attracted to and so appreciative. Like, that's gonna start showing within your life because you're really believing it and you're projecting that out. And what you project out, you're gonna get back in. You project love, you're gonna get love back in. You project evil, it's the same thing. So I feel like the self-love and the self-worth and all the stuff that you're doing for yourself is really going to like help accelerate your manifestations, but also keep you in a better state of mind where you know what your value is. You know what you deserve. You know how to be respected. You know what you want. Like, you have to be specific with what you want. With people lately, I've been seeing a lot of people, and I'm sure this has been going on for hundreds and millions of years or however long we've been on this planet. But I'm seeing a lot of people not know their value. Like, even me, I don't know what my true value is. I can like be like, I love myself so much, I'm so beautiful, but at the end of the day, I really don't know what the value of how I look at myself is, like, and my perception too, because like the way I value myself versus the way I perceive how I value myself is very different. And so I feel like a lot of people just like feel like, oh yeah, like I'm the best and I really value myself and I love myself and I know it, but inside they're insecure about their looks. They're insecure about how they speak. They don't really actually treat their bodies the way that they're supposed to. They're drinking alcohol every day. They're not really caring about how they're speaking to people. That also comes from a place of self-worth as well and value. Because like, you value yourself, you're gonna want to not project that disrespectful way of speaking to people because you might get that right back. And so I feel like the way that you treat people also goes hand in hand as well. Are you valuing yourself enough to go to the gym every day? Are you valuing yourself to eat healthy foods, to take yourself out, to make sure that you're getting the meditation time that you need, to make sure that you're respecting your boundaries with people if they're disrespecting you? I feel like if you don't choose yourself in the first place, God's definitely going to teach you how to start choosing yourself, because it's going to start going in circles where you're going to be putting people in front of you, putting people ahead of you, putting people in more of an importance in front of you rather than putting yourself at that high level of importance, if that makes sense. So you're like, instead of placing other people on pedestals, place yourself on that pedestal and raise it even higher. Because like I said, God will definitely show you around. And I had to learn the hard way, and I don't care if I had to learn the hard way because I learned my lesson. And I'm here speaking upon it and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys get to learn something from it. You guys pick something up that resonates. I'm normally on here just kind of vlogging about life and what I'm doing and fun giggly stuff, but in reality, when I go home, these are things I think about. These are things I'm always constantly trying to evolve in my life. Like, I'm always trying to self-development, self-betterment. I don't know what you would say. I'm not very good at vocabulary. I need to value the way that I speak, but also teach myself how to like get better, words from a dictionary and blah blah blah. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and also for the ladies and the men, do not let your partners disrespect you in any way, shape, or form, and do not allow people around your circle that you consider friends to disrespect you in any manner at all. Because when you do that, you're opening gates for them to do that even more. Plus, on top of that, you're opening gates in your mind subconsciously that that's okay. So when you're doing that and you're not setting that boundary, it's going to lead to more disrespect. It's going to lead to something else later in the future. For example, okay, I used to have a girlfriend. She would come take pictures of me when I'm sleeping to make it seem like it was funny, and I would have like the worst pictures I've ever had in my life. And she would make like an album of it, send it to me, and at the time I was like, yeah, like, oh, I'm not too worried about it, because like I'm like, oh, those are horrible pictures, but I don't really care, because I'm like, I love myself, so that's fine, right? Like, oh yeah, you can have them, like, whatever. But in my mind, I'm thinking, what type of friend would do that to try to take pictures of you when you're sleeping and send it to a group chat, or be disrespectful basically, and also try to like make themselves look better coming from their own insecurities. It ends up piling up, and it ends up becoming more of a problem in the future if you don't handle it first. And on top of that, you shouldn't even be hanging out with people that would do that to you. Okay. I had to learn that the hard way. So that's just like one example. I don't even know if this makes sense at all, but I hope it does. Because like, let's say like you're dating some dude, and all of a sudden he's like, what the fuck, whatever, bitch. And he starts calling you a bitch. Like one time. And like, that's gonna project, and that's going to like come back in circle again. That's not gonna end there. If they can do it once, they're gonna do it again. And if you allow them to do it again, they're going to do it even worse next time, most likely. Because they're going to know that, oh, well, she doesn't even care about herself like that. So why the hell should I? Like, and on top of that, a lot of people think that they can use you, abuse you, treat you wrong, disrespect you. And if you don't have that, like, boundary of, like, self-value and worth, guess what? They're going to step all over you. They're going to use you for your money. They're going to treat you badly. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to make sure that that's what you're giving to them. That's what you're showing. You're giving that to yourself. That's what you're showing to them. They're going to give that to you. So it's like simple things like that. And it seems like common sense, but a lot of times we just don't see what we're doing to ourselves. And I see this with my family. I see this with my friends. I see this with just random ladies on the streets. I'll see this at the clubs. Like, when I talk about clubs, I mean nightclubs. Like, I'll see, men come up to women and be like, I'm buying you a drink and you're taking a shot and no questions asked. And they think it's like a nice gesture, but in reality, the woman doesn't drink. And now you're forcing her to take shots. But in reality, she has the ability to say no. But at the same time, it's about boundaries and like crossing those boundaries and like having that self-worth and self-value to know about what you deserve and how you should be treated. So, yeah. I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk about that. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I'm just really kind of, I just really want to share with you guys, and I'm kind of like trying. So, but yeah, if you guys stayed until the end, I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna try to post more videos and stuff like that. I miss YouTubing, so yeah. Since we made it to the end, I want all of you guys to take a deep breath with me. And I'm gonna ding this bell, and you're gonna go on with your day, and it's gonna be blessed and beautiful. And hopefully you guys can start taking actions on increasing your self-value and how you perceive yourself, how you love yourself, how you treat yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you dress yourself, stuff like that. But yeah, love you guys, and let's take a deep breath. Ready? Okay. Peace and love you guys. Bye.